Hey, it's 5:26 a.m. I woke up at 3-ish or 2-ish for like an hour, and then I fell back to sleep and woke up at 5, which is pretty good for me. I think I went to sleep at like 7 p.m. And that's good going for me. Anyway, I've got a blood test at 7:40 or 7:20, can't remember. I'm thinking I'll just roll up there, although my battery's not fully charged on my wheelchair, so it might be fucking annoying. But yeah, I might just do that and put a blanket over my legs and wear a big coat, and yeah. Because it's actually getting in and out of a taxi with a wheelchair or a stick is... Well, getting in and out of a taxi with a wheelchair is taxing on my body and puts me to tachycardia, but also not having my wheelchair there, even though it's just like walking into the surgery and then like walking to the desk and then walking into the waiting room and then walking, doing the thing, is the same amount of taxing on my body. So what am I doing? So I think my best bet is just to go there myself in my wheelchair. I kind of want to be outside for a bit, so yeah, I'm going to do that as long as I can keep warm. Other thing, like, people don't know, obviously no one talks about stuff that like you just didn't expect from being in a wheelchair, and one of them is being fucking freezing cold all the time because you're not moving your body. So and then the other thing is I can't put my hands in my pocket and like walk fast. I can't do that because I've got to use my hand to make it go forward. So gloves are like absolutely necessary. And you can't like run from the rain or anything. You just got this really slow pace and face it. It's fucking shit. You can't like turn your head. You can't check your phone while you're walking. You have to stop. Because I can try and do it with my left hand, but not very well. No one fucking pays attention to you, and they're all staring at you at the same time. Sometimes they stare at you while in your way. Yeah. I call it Schrodinger's wheelchair user. You're both being stared at all the time, but also being completely ignored. I'm really into Peter Pan collars at the moment. Don't you love this one? It's wool though, so it's a bit scratchy. The reason I want to make sure that it's definitely lymphoma because, well, one, lymphoma is treatable, and two, I need to have learnt that lesson because I did this with endometriosis and I had appendicitis. I had endometriosis growing over my appendicitis. I had an inflamed appendix. I had chronic appendicitis for a year. I could barely walk or stand up straight. And I was like telling myself it was like work ethic. And I could have died, and I was nearing that place. Like my body was shutting down. Like I say, it was crazy swollen and stuff. I'll put a picture because it was worse than you can imagine. And I just thought I was endometriosis, so I kind of want a biopsy. If it's something where my fatigue is treatable and my wet night sweats is treatable, that would be great. My fucking fever, which is really, really debilitating. The fever all the time is probably the thing that makes me feel like the shittest. Like, I can deal with the fatigue. I can deal with parts now of a wheelchair and I've got used to it. I can deal with the night sweats. The fever though, that's horrible. And actually, now I've read more about it, what a stupid thing for the doctor to say, because he said to me, Well, if you're getting a fever all the time, that just means that your immune system's working. Okay? It's also a symptom of lymphoma, you fucking idiot. Or infection. Even if it's just an infection, it needs to be looked at. It's not a fucking sign that your immune system's working. Well, yeah, it is, but not in the way he means it. Oh, it just means it. What? What is wrong with that? What is wrong with them? I wonder how many people have died from incompetent doctors. Because I nearly did already. I can't remember what she's called, but she's coming with me. She's a May. It's telling me, my phone's telling me, take it easy, you're in exertion zone. Yeah, I know. Got this little cute hood. I had to borrow boy gloves though. I don't buy my gloves. Nope. It's got boy gloves. Ew. Ew. Don't go with my outfit. Okay, doesn't matter. Obviously. Do you see that real holly? When I was a kid, we used to go for like walks to go and find real holly so we could decorate the house with it. Oh, I'm cold now. I look a bit crazy. I've got this, it's still warm. Festive sourdough baguette with cranberry, sage and onion. Really good. Sounds really good. Hear that? Oopsie steamed vegetable dumplings. Battered crackers, so they were cheap. Caramel peanuts, syllabus, vegan chicken nuggets, toothpaste, olive focaccia, caplet paracetamol, that's the nice paracetamol, salted peanuts, this is medicinal peanuts. Then I got this adorable little onesie for my little cousin who was born this autumn, and this little two-piece. My god, 100%. Oh my god. And since Ophelia wears clothes now, obviously I couldn't not buy her that. So
because I don't like dark chocolate.
alright, I've got another one for you coming, but it won't come for a few days.
Okay. It's specifically the exact type of dark chocolate in that I don't like.
You don't like truffles. You don't like vegan truffles. Okay. Oh, I've got an actual white chocolate one coming, just so I don't get it wrong.
Okay.
Well, oh no, maybe I did it subconsciously. Oh no!
I don't think you did.
I have to have 2 advent calendars.
I've never specified the...
I got focaccia bread. I did not get crisps. Can live without crisps.
Okay.
But I did get your focaccia. Olive focaccia. And I got this special bread. It is sourdough with cranberry, sage and something else. It reminds me of the figgy bread. Used to get baguettes with fig in them in the supermarket in France. Me and my friend hitchhiked from Paris to Barcelona and back up to Cumbria, and we would just go to these cheap supermarkets and get baguettes with figgy bread. So yummy.
traditional Shinto dance called a kagura.
Yeah, she's falling asleep or staring at coffee.
Yeah. Sleepy Peter.
Have it on him 10 years later. Why am I still talking to you?
We always important. It's Fifi and Quickie behind there.
Oh. I can't reach it.
My life and no one believes me. No, I believe you. I'm actually dealing with something.
Soundtrack to my life. These cats are ruining my life and no one believes me.
You want to keep this bad day going?
Beans!
Let me just call my kids and tell them.
Beans! So it's been exactly 70 days since I went into a severe crash with ME and rolling PEM. It got to the point where I couldn't chew, I couldn't look at light, I couldn't deal with processing any stimulation, I couldn't play World of Warcraft, I couldn't like sit up in bed. I was just putting an eye mask over my eyes and just lying there still at the worst days. And the last few days I've been able to go outside without any significant symptoms. I've just been to the doctors and I went there in my wheelchair, I went all the way there, I didn't get an Uber. I'm able to tolerate light. So tentatively, I think I'm out of that crash. And I think I could say, at the very least, disability gives you an insight into people who are more disabled and gives you a level of gratitude that you would never have without, or an especially dynamic disability where you have good days and bad days and you have worse times and better times. And I was really scared that was my new baseline, that I was going into severe ME and that would be permanent. So I'm downstairs, spending time with my child in daylight, being on the sofa, although I'm lying down.
She is still in my spot.
I'm really, really, really grateful for that. As you can see, I'm back in the dark. However, I don't look puffy, even when I sit up. So, it feels quite bright in here, and I know it's not. So I need to just rest and maintain this level of feeling okay. Earlier, I took my temperature and I didn't have a fever. In fact, my temperature is 36.6, which is astonishing. What is that? I can't see it. Oh, I missed it. I couldn't see it. Try it again. .1. What is happening? I feel like I'm reverse delirium. Oops. It just needed cleaning. .1. Mm. 38. Go for 3 for 3. 38.1. It just had some like dirt on the end of it. Anyway, I still went outside and to the shop into the doctor, got blood drawn, sat downstairs for like 2 episodes of Haunted House with my son, ate breakfast, ran the dishwasher. So, still a win, still all a win.